Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I want to do a real quick recap of Sunday night's episode. That was the HOH competition. I know I'm a day late, but I told you all yesterday I did a live. I was on a panel with Charles Warren. It was his YouTube channel, his platform, and it was Ramon and myself. We did spoilers for the live feeds. We talked about the HOH. We talked about everything. It was a good hour-long video. We had a really good time. Lots of laughs, lots of fun. So the videos are on Charles Warren's YouTube platform if you want to check it out. I wanted to do my own video for my own platform really quick because if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's Kiss My Cheeks TV on Twitter. I said this was a punk ass episode. They had me sit here and wait a whole hour and David doesn't even get to use his power. Like, I had to wait a whole hour and David didn't get to see David use his power. What's the point of disrupting a nomination and you're not going to show the disruption on the nomination episode? So I was pissed. I was pissed by the end of the episode. I was like, this is some bullshit. But tonight, Big Brother comes on tonight. Something else come on tomorrow. I don't know what. But Big Brother comes on tonight. And tonight is the night. It's must see TV. I'm going to have me some Moscato. I'm going to bake me a nice filet of salmon, maybe some green beans, a little bit of rice. And I'm about to have a good time. I'm going to have my phone fully charged. And I'm going to be tweeting because the first thing I'm going to see is David use his power. And then I get to see I get to see Danny's face crack first because nobody knew David had a power. That's going to be good. And then we're going to get to see Tyler's face crack as he's told he's the replacement nom. Go sit your ass on the block. That's going to be good. And then y'all already know, if you are not a live feed watcher, you're about to get spoiled. I'm not about to talk too long. Then if after we get to see all those faces cracked, we get to see the entire house's face crack when Davon wins this veto and pulls Kevin off the block. All the people of color are safe and one of y'all asses got to go home. One of you, I don't care which one. I don't care which one, but one of you is about to go home. It's going to be good. I'm going to be tweeting all night. I'm watching it live. Now, I might not watch it live. Forgive me. I'm getting ready to go support my girl, Patricia. She is in school to be an esthetician. And me and my other homegirl about to go get some facials. That's why I don't have any makeup on because we're about to go get these faces tightened, done right, moisturized, everything good that 40-year-old skin needs. We're about to go get a facial real quick at 5 o'clock. Hopefully I'm home in time to watch it on time, but if not, I might be tweeting maybe 30 minutes behind. That's it. I'm watching it tonight. Oh, it's gonna be good. And I'm reviewing it tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Now let's talk about what happened last week. It wasn't much. HOH was the wall competition. I called it, y'all already know, I called it a couple of weeks ago. I said, whenever the wall competition comes along, it's made for skinny women that don't have no ass. They usually the ones that win. And of course, Danny won. The first one off the wall was Davon. She said she was acting. She's known for being a weak player, so she ain't ready to be strong right now. But I'm like, why throw the HOH just to go win the veto? You should have won the HOH and guaranteed two of their asses, one of them was going out, because it doesn't look like the target we want to go out is going to go home Friday or whatever day, Thursday anyway. So you should have went for the HOH. But moving on from that, slowly, you know, everybody fall. David ass done fell, Ian fell. They the have-nots for the week. Then Memphis was like, oh, I'm not a have-not. He fell. He gave it up. Nobody in the telephone group really wanted to be HOH because you're going to be Christmas. Like, you're going to be holiday. Everyone read Christmas all last week for putting Black Girl Magic on the block. And they know it's David and Kevin's turn. So you about to get read again. You're going to put the two black men on the block. Okay, let's continue reading. Nobody wants to be put in that position. So Memphis, he threw it. Slowly, everybody fell. At the end, it was Tyler, Cody, Danny, and Nicole. They were just waiting for Tyler to fall, which I don't understand because as of right now, you know, Tyler is the replacement nom. No one wants Tyler to go home for real. So why were you waiting for him to fall? If you wanted to save Tyler, throw his ass to HOH and let him do the dirty work of putting Kevin and David on the block. Like, none of this makes sense. None of it makes sense. But moving on, the final three is Cody, Danielle, and friends. They all in the diary room talking about, I don't want to win this. It's time to throw the competition. So the final three turned into who can throw the competition the fastest. Danny was the slowest one to throw the competition, so she won. And she's like, I really didn't want to win it. If you ain't really want to win it, you should have dropped off fourth. If you really didn't want to win it and you really didn't want Tyler to go home, let his ass win it and do the dirty work. But I said that before. So, of course, Danny goes to her leader, which is Cody, and says, I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I'm not going to go after Davon, which I'm happy. I'm happy she wasn't going to go after Davon, but she would have. She would have. And, like, Davon ain't, like, untouchable. Like, Davon could have been touched this week easily if things didn't fall the way they fell. So, Cody is like, easy. Put up the two black guys. Like, wow. You just put up Black Girl Magic. Put up Kevin and David. He ain't say it exactly like that, but that's pretty much how he said it. And Danny didn't disagree. She put up, I mean, it was a lot of back and forth bullshit talking, and it turned into Kevin and David being on the block. And then that's the end of the episode. That's it. All the good stuff they saving for tonight. Which I'm happy. I'm so happy. We finally gonna get people not wanting to do what the house says. Not wanting to be like, Cody, what should I do? You know, Cody, is this gonna hurt your game? If it's gonna make you lose the game, Cody, I'm not gonna do it. Like, everyone is playing for Cody. At first I thought everyone was playing for Tyler, but now everyone is playing for Cody. And I don't know why we do these shows. This is not a group project. This is not we all put in and we all get an A on the assignment. Only one person gets the 500,000, and I don't think any of you all like any of you all enough to share it. It's not like you six are going to be like, we're going to make sure us six get to the final six, and then whoever wins, we split it 6 ways. That's not how it works. Y'all don't give a damn about each other pretty much outside of this house. Like, you might follow each other on Twitter and say, hey, what's up? But people I say, hey, what's up to on Twitter can't come to me asking me for no money. So why are you all playing when this is supposed to be about money? That's what's, I ain't about to rant, but that's what is taking the fun out of Big Brother. Like, I don't like watching Big Brother for, let me read you this comment. One of the people in my comments, it's a long ass comment, but I totally agreed with what he said, but then I disagreed. I felt like he was kind of trying to read me a little bit, but then I didn't take any offense because I agree with what he said. This is Jay Johns, 1980. He said, I love Big Brother. I actually think every black person in America should be watching this season. Okay. This is what WS looks like. I don't know what WS stands for, but I'm going to try to assume. An alliance from before the game begins, fake ass smiles, and pretending to be on your side. Viewing all black people as threats without any realistic justification. Bay and Day were not coming for anyone this early in the game, but somehow they were all threatened by them. I agree with that. He then compares it to Blue Lives Matters. Like, how many times have a blue life felt threatened by a black life and it resulted in a black life being taken out? I understand, I guess, the analogy, but this is just the game. Like, he's trying to say Big Brother is just a reflection of what's really happening in America and how society is set up for white people to win and black people have to play so much harder to catch up and get just a fraction of the success. And I agree. I tell my son that all the time. I'm like, as a black man, you have to go to college, you have to get a trade, you have to work 10 times harder. He's a football player. He looks threatening just walking up on you. You have to present yourself in a different way. And it's unfortunate we have to teach our children that, but I don't think that's why people should watch Big Brother. Like, I watch Big Brother for entertainment. Now, does sometimes some racist shit happen? Yes. Should we call it out? Yes. But I'm ultimately not watching Big Brother to learn how black people should maneuver in society. I'm watching Big Brother. Yes, I'm cheering for the black people. What's her name? Issa Rae. I'm cheering for everybody black, except for David ass. I ain't cheering for his ass. But anyway, I agree with what he's trying to say, but I feel like I wish people would play the game. Like, Big Brother isn't even fun anymore. It's turned into mob mentality. It's one favorite. I blame production. It's one favorite that production likes. They get all the powers. They get all the America's votes when the little gifts come in the house. They get all the good gifts. And they somehow can create a huge alliance to stay in the house the longest. Everyone wants to protect him. It's usually a man too. Everyone wants to protect this person. And at the end of the game, I don't even know why they need to watch Big Brother. This shit has not worked probably the past 5 seasons, because this person, production's favorite, is sitting in the final 2, but he done screwed over his alliance of 8, who everyone think is their ride or die, and so the jury is bitter and they end up not winning. The only time this plan worked was with last season. What was his name? Mickey. Mickey didn't get the outcome of the bitter jury, but hell, he couldn't even walk out of the house with a smile on his face after Julie read his ass down. So he won $500,000 and walked out the house like somebody said your puppy died. So this gameplay doesn't work. You don't win. Tyler didn't win this way his season. Paul did this shit twice and did not win. It doesn't work. That's the only reason Friends is sitting in the house as a winner, is because this style of gameplay doesn't work. And I can guarantee you, as much as I don't want to see it, I can see Friends sitting at this final 2 playing the same. Everybody did my dirty work. It wasn't me. Like, she's in the house. I'm never going to go against Davon, but you can put her up. Like, bitch. Anyway, that's all I'm going to give. I ain't going to talk too long because, like I said, I'm about to get into Big Brother tonight. And I'm sorry, Jay Johns, I ain't read your whole comment. Go on my last video if you want to read his whole comment, but I gave them the gist of it. I agree with everything you said. The only thing I don't agree with is that's not why I watch Big Brother. And I really don't. I'm gonna leave it at that. Me, if Jay Johns care to go back and forth enough, we can do that in the comments. We ain't gonna do that in this video. Anyway, like, comment, share. I will see you all tonight on Twitter. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter so you can see these good tweets. And I will see you back here tomorrow because it's going down. It's going down. Bye.